And here we are from Goodwin Sports Centre in sunny Sheffield for the third annual meeting of Rotherham United versus Macclesfield Town. A minute's applause to start with in memory of Stu Bray, referee from 2021 and 2022, sadly passed away earlier this year. But an exciting game of football to come. I'm joined by Rotherham United striker and England international John Pickup, replacing the very incompetent Matthew Taylor. How are we feeling about the game this year, John?
Yeah, thanks for the intro, Rob. I'm glad to be here. I think we'll show some real professionalism in this third year, and we're getting ready to kick off now.
We certainly are, and it's Macclesfield Town that kick us off in this first year, and straight away we see Leo Sang, a top player from last year. John, a great addition to Macclesfield Town, back in the centre of the park again, but dispossessed by another newbie, Rob Yates.
Rob Yates, who missed last year, unfortunately, and had a real impact this year. And he played Ollie Newton through and should have done better there.
He should have. But the sign of any great striker is the ability to come back, so we'll see how he gets on. We're seeing some nice play by Macclesfield Town.
Spoiler alert right there, my friend.
Well, we shall see. Who fell over then? Was that Ben? Anyway, right, it was Ben, wasn't it? Right, it's a free kick to Macclesfield Town.
It's carnage, there's bodies everywhere. And to be fair, that's a decent ball from Adam Axford.
It is a good crossing. Rob Hitchmo just watching Matt Taylor at the back post and seeing it out. Rob Yates back with another cross. Floating like a salmon, John Pickup there on the 6-yard line. But
pathetic glancing header.
It wasn't great, was it? Now, it's end-to-end action at this point. We see that's Rick Axford bringing the ball down and just dragging it wide. It's pretty even this year, isn't it, JP?
It is so far, yeah. Oh, here it's Ollie Newton through. We'll break the play here. He's through. He's got to score it. Oh.
And he's dragged it wide again. Not the best start for Ollie Newton, returning for year 3 after missing the second year. The unorthodox defender of Simon Grace. Could it be punished at this point? Macclesfield Town lining up.
He's at the post. Oh,
that is, they are dominating proceedings early on. Rob Hitchmo falling over. Pretty much his biggest contribution to the game, I do believe. Right, Rotherham United clearing the ball away now. It continues as John Pickup bears down on the defence. Is he going to square it? Is he going to be unselfish? Ollie Newton is open. No. Main character energy, JP. And he missed, unfortunately. Well, good save from the keeper, I'd have to say.
Can I just say at this stage that Matthew Taylor's not done us any favours here. There's no breaks for communication. We're just straight into the action every time.
No, I'm finding it very difficult to commentate on. Macclesfield Town through again. But the safe hands of Sam Rumley back for his third year.
Penalty bastard, back for the third year in a row.
Penalty bastard. Right now, Newton
ball.
He's left the defender for dead, and that is the sign of a good striker, JP. 1-0 to Rotherham United.
What a finish. He took it with a plum. Great ball from Stittle, straight down the middle, and the keeper came out, and Newton just dinked him. What a finish.
And that's what Rotherham are all about. However, Macclesfield Town certainly got something to offer this year, JP, and I don't think it's going to be plain sailing. But Rotherham through again. Newton, pick up, back
Beautiful
to Newton.
Oh.
Now that, JP, is what happens when the two strikers are on the same wavelength.
Absolutely. Yeah, just a poor touch from Newton there, as we see Ed Roberts put one slightly wide from a corner.
Yeah, one might say unfair the fact that he's a giraffe. When it comes
Newton's
to
through again. Oh no, he's not. Bad touch. But again, strikers on the same wavelength, like you said.
Yeah, not sure how that clip made the highlight reel, to be honest. It was woeful. Stittle with a trademark free kick, lofts it in, pick up rising like a salmon. Over.
Beaten to it by the giraffe, and the corner was not given by the referee, I've got to say there.
Rotherham United knocking on the door, JP.
And I think they're just about to batter the door down there from Simon Minty's pass. Pickups through.
What a goal. And a celebration to boot. That is a lovely brown t-shirt he's got on, JP.
I think it's the video. It's definitely claret, is that one.
Not burgundy.
No, claret. It's always claret.
Okay, well, it's 2-0 Rotherham United, and they are in cruise control. We're reaching half-time soon. But that's Ed Roberts through on goal, and that is a tackle and a half from Simon Grace. Deary me, goal-saving challenge.
Ed Roberts was certain to score there, but what a tackle that was. But it's relentless here. Macclesfield Town through again, across from the right-hand side. Oh, who's that? Is that Rick?
I think that was Rick Axford at the back post, very nearly getting in. Rotherham United will be lucky to get through to half-time, I think, JP, with this amount of pressure at 2-0 up. Once again, the ball breaks through. Simon Grace falls over. Can't see who it is, but very, very close. Firing it across goal. Adam Axford on the sideline, looking dishevelled. But if they keep on beating the door down like this, it's sure to heed results. This is good play, retaining possession by Macclesfield Town. Moving the ball around the middle of the park. Oh, what an effort. Was that Craig Burton there?
Craig
debutant
Burton,
this year. Brilliant effort.
And Ed Roberts is starting to pull the strings in midfield, which is a danger for Rotherham United.
Yes, notable change in play here, JP. Ed Roberts has been moved out of the centre of defence and more into the middle of the park where he can influence play. Let's see if it bears dividends.
Dubious throw in there, I've got to say. It looks like it's going out of play, but Rick Axford threw on goal.
I tell you what, touch of class. Absolutely coolest man on the pitch there. 2-1 just before half-time as well. A very, very important goal for Macclesfield Town.
And an assist for Pete Marshall there.
Absolutely, just come on
the
pitch.
whistle.
First half, JP, what do you reckon?
I think it started really, really well for Macclesfield Town, but then Rotherham United came back into the game. 2 really well taken goals by the 2 strikers, but then it was all Macclesfield.
I'd agree. Now, you could argue that in past years, Rotherham United have controlled possession. Macclesfield Town, despite plenty of gusto, plenty of willingness, have maybe just found themselves a little bit short in terms of getting to that second ball. And certainly in second halves of games, have maybe fallen away a little bit, which has allowed the scorelines to build up and maybe flatter Rotherham United a little bit. Doesn't feel like this is going to be the case this year, JP. There's some engines in the middle of that park, and I've got a feeling that we're in for a pretty hotly contested second 45 minutes. Should we get to it and find out exactly how it goes?
We certainly should. Let's go.
So, kick-off here at Rotherham United. Gary Ludwin has made his way onto the pitch. We've got
the evergreen Sean West.
107 years old and still ticking along.
And still counting down to next year already.
Absolutely, he lives for it. Joe Lee is a centre-half, so I don't know what he's doing up there. Leaving his team completely short by the looks of things, as Rick Axford is causing absolute nightmares for the defence down the right-hand side. Races across to cover him, and he does manage to get the ball out for a corner. We're back with a clip of Rotherham United attacking now. John Pickup on the turn. Squares the ball across to Newton, but that is another storming tackle, JP.
Beautiful tackle. Really good tackle there at the back post by, I didn't see who it was, but it was a beautiful tackle.
Looked giraffe-like. And that is against the crossbar.
Speak of the giraffe.
Speak of the giraffe, and he will deliver. Incredible play, Ed Roberts. Very, very nearly equaliser for Macclesfield Town. They continue to knock on the door. The ball is played out wide on the overlap. That's a great run. It's squared across. Oh, how did that not go in, John?
Oh, Burton, it was harder to miss than hit the back of the net there. He'll be regretting that.
I was about to give the defence some credit for putting him off, but they've just got all at 6s and 7s, which has allowed them Macclesfield in, and that is an equaliser. Looks like the last touch was off an unfortunate Joe Lee.
It's an own goal. I don't think he could do a great deal with that, but yeah, the turn and run by Rick Axford and then the square was worthy of the goal going in. But yeah,
couldn't agree more. Absolutely not Joe Lee's fault, but never nice to be on the end of an own goal. Macclesfield Town continue to knock on the door. The ball is squared across, the shot in, and that is another Rick Axford finish, I do believe.
And another assist for Pete Marshall. He mortared down the left-hand side, leaving players in his dust, and then the pullback was beautiful. And no mistake with the finish.
Axford, the standout player so far, I'd say, in this game. Driven Macclesfield Town to a 3-2 lead, but can Rotherham United reply? Pick up, causing problems in the box. Tries to squeeze a clever one out. It sounded like he was pooing then, but that's not what I meant. Yeah. It's still 3-2. It doesn't quite go in, but still, Macclesfield Town, and in particular Ed Roberts, are causing problems.
Get your head over it, Roberts. That's the second time that it's just gone over.
Oh, that is not the best from Simon Grace. Axford's in. What a save. Firstly from Rumley. Secondly from Rumley.
What a goalkeeper.
Now, I'll tell you something. If that had gone to 4-2, I think this game might have been beyond Rotherham United. That is a huge save from Sam Rumley.
I think Simon Grace was resigned to the fact that it was doing because he just stopped.
He just didn't even bother, did he? But Macclesfield Town continue to press on the attack.
Oh, Roberts isn't in control of his limbs, though, there, is he?
Sang dispossesses Hitchmo. Hitchmo, that was the best thing Hitchmo does all game. He's very proud of himself. And now we're starting to see Rotherham United trying to get the ball down, but it's still not happening for them. Macclesfield Town's shooting from distance, JP. Probably not necessary.
It feels like last year they did shoot from distance a hell of a lot last year.
Speaking of someone who... Now, I'll tell you something. We almost missed that one, but you do not give John Pickup the ball on his left foot on that angle, do you?
No, there's only one outcome there.
And it is 3-3. This match is hotting up. Space is opening up. That looks like Ben Stittle, but an absolutely...
What a tackle. Yeah,
no, it was an awesome a little bit of man for me, but that made my Rotherham bias there. The corner is going to be swung in. Let's see if we get Rotherham head on it. That is an absolute bullet header through his own goal by the unfortunate Jimmy Gallagher. Now, if we're saying that Joe Lee's goal was unfortunate, that was just downright comical.
Oh, that was a bullet header. I'd be proud of that.
Absolutely great finish. Axford has the ball. He goes to square it past Hitchmo. I don't know.
Oh,
it's challenge.
Barely a foul.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. Well, he's got a free kick out of it, so he's gonna they play it down the outside, and the ball is watched out for a goal kick. Again, don't know why that clip was in there.
No one wants to go near Hitchmo that time. So he got taken out.
The butcher of Sheffield, just not good enough at football to contribute in any other way. And that is 4-4. A floated ball catches Sam Rumley out. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, JP.
Respect to Axford, he held his hand up straight away, knowing full well that was a cross.
Yeah, but it went in. And it's 4-4, and it's getting very exciting now. Axford continues to run things, plays it out wide, a little bit of a dink. The ball bobbles, but Rumley manages to gather.
Just about safe hands. This game is on a knife edge, Rob.
It is. And Rotherham United uncharacteristically resorting to Route 1, it looks like, JP. Are they rattled at this point, do you
think? I think is the word.
At this point, last 2 years, it's been out of sight, hasn't it?
It has.
And Macclesfield Town, for me, looked like the better team going into the last 10-15 minutes of this game. The ball breaks loose. Alistair Tatum moved to the floor. It's squared across. The camera is not of a high enough quality for you know who's got the ball.
That's Pete Marshall.
I can see Paul Locke in the background. Macclesfield Town continue to recycle possession. They're playing well. They're moving the ball left to right. Locke picks it up. He's going to have a pot shot. He lines up. And you know what, JP? That's not too far away.
No. What I will say, though, is that Rotherham are doing a good job in the defensive shape, and they're holding Macclesfield at arm's length.
Yeah. Let's see. This could go either way. Now, it's got to be a goal. Rich Neal... The Sheffield's answer to Richard Gere, it's not been given, JP.
He's as honest as the day is long, so he wouldn't have claimed that if it didn't go in. And, you know, the quality of camera work here is inconclusive at best, as Macclesfield go at the other end.
Macclesfield get the break, but it does end up going out for a corner. Now, if they'd scored from there, it would have been pretty dubious, wouldn't it, John?
No, I was on the line and it went in. Just saying. But,
well, hey. It is what it is, and it goes how it goes. But
it all evens its way out, doesn't it?
Will it make a difference in the context of this game? John Pickup with an absolute glorious left footer off the post. That could have sealed it for Rotherham United.
It could. The crowd's reaction says it all there. And just to point out, Matthew Taylor on his arse again.
Yeah, he does. He spends more time on his arse than he does his feet in this game. That was a foul throw, but anyway, we'll let him have it. Not that I'm bitter. Macclesfield Town bringing the ball to the right-hand side, crossing it in, and that is 5-4! JP, we are going in to the last 5 minutes of this game, and Macclesfield Town are on the verge of clinching their first ever What the Fartlet Cup. What a finish!
Axford with his fourth of the game, might I add.
Absolutely.
Yeah, should Rumley have done better?
No, it was close to him. I don't think we can accuse the keeper there. He did well to get
getting beat in the near post that have questions for themselves, I believe. But
now Newton has a chance.
Disco feet.
Oh, dearie me! You can see by the hands on Hitchmo's head This game's slipping away from them, and Mansfield Town just need to play it out. Stittle and Hitchmo there, getting a little bit stuck with each other. Mansfield to bring the ball away. It's all getting a bit scrappy as we get into the last few minutes. Can Mansfield Town hold on? Newton! It's a finish!
What a finish from Newton. He was just getting his eye in on the last shot. Beautiful.
Cool and collected when the stakes were high. Great
I don't
play.
think Mansfield are particularly happy though. Are they claiming a handball or an offside? I don't think it was either.
Well, one of their goals went in off that little bit of wire that goes across the top of the pitch, so they can't say anything. Right, anyway, there are still a couple of minutes left in this game. Are we going to see a winner? Mansfield Town with a cross in. Rumley nearly wrong-footed at his near post, but he was able to stop the ball. And I do believe that is full-time, JP. 5-5, the final score. What's your final verdict on that one, mate?
I think 5-5 is a fair reflection of the game as a whole. I think Rotherham United owned the first half and Mansfield absolutely dominated the second. So I think it's fitting as well for closing the trilogy to share the trophy. Even though I wasn't very happy about that and would have gone to penalties in a heartbeat.
Because you're very, very competitive. Let's get over and watch the trophy celebration. Presentation. Whatever.
Next year, we will be doing the What the Fartlek Weekender again. We will be doing a charity football game again. But it will not be...
Just listening to Hitchmo talk so passionately about the whole event is it's bringing a tear to my eye, I've got to be honest.
A jizzy tear.
This is going to end in tears though.
Yeah, hilarious tears, but tears nonetheless. How are you feeling about taking on Ben next year?
Bring it on. It's not probably going to be as nice as this year, but at least we'll have a referee in Tiny Gans who's clearly going to be the last pick, so he gets to be the ref.
Yeah, by default, the two greatest words in the English language. And we will sign off with a well-deserved celebration from Mansfield Town, who've been such good sports over the last 3 years, and Rotherham United, who frankly haven't. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next year for another installation of the What the Fartlek Cup men's game. Keep your eye out for the girls.